really starting to look good now. It's got depth to it. It looks nice.
You're right, Dad, but doesn't she need some lighting to top it off?
You're right. If we have the lighting, she's going to feel more comfortable. In fact, she's sitting on a rock hoping the sun's going to shine on her. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this fixture. Notice it's porcelain. They'll hold a higher temperature bulb. I'm going to use the spot or the tight beam because I remember these animals require more heat than the average. And let's put the lid on, and I'll just clamp this in the back like this to show we can adjust it.
And can't we also lay the light on top?
Yes, if necessary. We can do this and put it right over the rock. But we'll have to remember about the danger of using too high a wattage. So that's going to provide the light, it's going to provide some heat, some ultraviolet rays. I think that's nice.
And don't the bearded dragons require a higher than normal UV?
They definitely do. In fact, when we go to the pet store, they have fluorescent bulbs that are marked 2.0, 5.0, 8.0. We want the higher ultraviolet output. That would be the 8.0 because they are a desert animal. And that's why we left the water bowl out. We can use this fluorescent fixture right here. It has the proper bulb in it. And we can put that like that, put this over the rock, and then she'll be doing a push-up trying to get the rays. This will give her the ultraviolet B and some A. This will give her ultraviolet A and heat. So I think that's going to work out just fine. We can even add a heat stone or a heating pad if necessary, and probably put a water dish in for an hour or two each day. If she wants to drink, fine. She don't, we'll take it out because we don't want that excess humidity. I think we'll have a very nice setup here.
I notice over here we have the termite mound where we would normally put crickets in so they can crawl out and stimulate their natural behavior of catching insects in the wild.
That's a good idea. It'll give them exercise. It causes them to think. And we want bearded dragons to have lots of exercise. I know she just got through laying eggs and she needs to put on some weight. This is going to be a good way to do it. My final thoughts about everything. I love this setup. We've got to remember, we need our heat source to imitate the sun, the proper wattage bulb, and we have to have our fluorescent tube inside our fluorescent fixture. We want to leave the lights on during the day, shut them off at night. Water dish for maybe an hour or two. A nice feeding dish so they can be busy trying to get the worms, or in the case of that termite mound, getting the crickets, something to stand on, and that rock structure will actually warm up from the bulb and simulate a warm stone sitting out in the Australian desert. And the background too. The background provides security for them and makes them feel a lot better. And of course we want to feed them well. They like to have their salad and they like to have also their insects. And don't forget, we've got to give them their calcium if they're still growing during the week, and their vitamins, whether they're growing or not. They should always have their vitamins Saturday and Sunday. And especially with her, now that she's laid her eggs, we want to build her back up again. I think we have a real nice setup and a plan.